And now for some lighter fare. The first chapter of the Jane Austen classic, Pride and Prejudice.
Sure thing.
It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want
I gotta trade this
of a
in
wife. However, little known. Of such a man may be on his first entering a neighborhood, this truth is so well fixed in the minds of the surrounding families that he is considered the rightful property of someone or other of their daughters. "My dear Mr. Bennet," said his lady to him one day.
What?
Oh, Kenzie's recording this.
"Let at last?" Mr. Bennet replied that he had not. "But it is," returned she, "for Mrs. Long has just been here, and she told me all about it." Mr. Bennet made no answer.
I'll drive better.
"Do you not want to know who has taken it?" cried his wife impatiently. "You want to tell me, and I have no objection to hearing it." This was invitation enough. "Why, my dear, you must know. Mrs. Long says that Netherfield is taken by a young man of large fortune from the north of England. That he came down on Monday in a chaise and four to see the place, and was so much delighted with it that he agreed with Mr. Morris immediately. That he is to take possession before Michaelmas, and some of his servants are to be in the house by the end of the week." "What is his name?" "Bingley." "Is he married or single?" "Oh, single, my dear, to be sure. A single man of large fortune. 4,000 or 5,000 a year. What a fine thing for our girls." "How so? How can it affect them?"
God, I'm so
"Dear Mr. Bennet," replied his wife, "how can you be so tiresome? You must know that I am thinking of his marrying one of them." "Is that his design in settling here?" "Design? Nonsense, how can you talk so? But it is very likely that he may fall in love with one of them, and therefore you must visit him as soon as he comes." "Well, I see no occasion for that. You and the girls may go, or you may send them by themselves, which perhaps will be still better, for as you are as handsome as any of them, Mr. Bingley may like you the best of the party." "My dear, you flatter me. I certainly have had my share of beauty, but I do not pretend to be anything extraordinary now.
I wonder where...
When a woman has 5 grown-up daughters, she ought to give over thinking of her own beauty. In such cases, a woman has not often much beauty to think of. But, my dear, you must indeed go and see Mr. Bingley when he comes into the neighborhood. It is more than I engage for, I assure you. But consider your daughters. Only think what an establishment it would be for one of them.
God, I'm
Sir
so...
William and Lady Lucas are determined to go, merely on that account. For in general, you know, they visit no newcomers. Indeed, you must go, for it will be impossible for us to visit him if you do not. You are over-scrupulous, surely. I dare say Mr. Bingley will be very glad to see you, and I will send a few lines by you to assure him of my hearty consent to his marrying whichever he chooses of the girls. Though I must throw in a good word for my little Lizzie. Oh, I desire you to do no such thing. Lizzie better than the others, and I'm sure she is not half so handsome as Jane, nor half so good-humoured as Lydia. But you are always giving her the preference. They have none of them much to recommend them, replied he. They are all silly and ignorant like other girls. But Lizzie has something more quickness than her sisters. Mr. Bennet, how can you abuse your own children in such a way? You take delight in vexing me. You have... Poor nerves. You mistake me, my dear. I have a high respect for your nerves. They are my old friends.
Bet I'm gonna be late though.
I have heard you mention them with consideration these last 20 years at least. Ah, you do not know what I suffer. But I hope you will get over it and live to see many young men of 4,000 a year come into the neighborhood. It will be no use to us if 20 such should come, since you will not visit them. Depend on it, my dear, that when there are 20, I will visit them all. Mr. Bennet was so odd a mixture of quick parts, sarcastic humor, reserve, and caprice that the experience of 23 years had been insufficient to make his wife understand his character. Her mind was less difficult to develop. She was a woman of mean understanding, little information, and uncertain temper. When she was discontented, she fancied herself nervous. The business of her life was to get her daughters married. Its solace was visiting and news. Ah, love.
Good to be the president.
And here is another of your beloved favorites.
In manners.
Just like Johnny taught me. job.
I'm proud.
Mass destruction always relaxes me. Just better than everyone.
Combining traditional storytelling with beautiful arias, Carmen is a fine example of opera cum. It is, quite simply, the happiest song about a man and his dead wife you ever hear.
Oh, I like that button. All hail the meat! Eat your heart out, Johnny. Another round?
You bet, boss.
I'm gonna start it.
can't believe I have to...
After this gets
Maniac doesn't have a chance. Only thing more relaxing is dancing. Thinking this has to piss you guys off.
K-12's own Jane Valderrama, who will be aiding me in leading you into the bar's most famous secret. Right beyond the window gates. As the sun arises and kill the envious moon who is already sitting.
Doesn't anyone learn?
Far more fair. Since she is envious, is but and numbered food to wear. Cast it off. Oh, she knew she were. Would through the airy region streams.
I am awesome!
I'm me.
Right angel. As glorious to this night being on my head. But to gaze at him when he bestrides the lazy facing cloud and sings.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be.
So much for a hard fight.
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself
God, I'm good.
a Montague. Yes, meant to be. It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm.
They were children, but what they forgot about love most.
قاعد العب لك سانتيس رو.
I am Simbiak. You are listening to my favorite.
لعبة كانت على 3.
Chopin, a master in his craft, as I am mine.
Karams.
والله اللعبة ذي مريضة يا عم، في اشياء يبين بالله كاي يا عمي. فجأة اول شيء هو قال لك انه بيصير الرئيس الامريكي، عارف؟ فجأة كذا يطلعوا له يذبح مسلمين، قال مو مسلمين، عرب، عارف؟ البداية اول ما تلعب، عارف؟ بعدين بيصير الرئيس الامريكي، عارف؟ بعدين يا حبيبي ينزل كذا بالشارع، قال لك انه الناس تحييه مدري ايش، انه رئيس امريكي. يخش المطعم ما ادري عنه، شويه يخش كذا المطعم، شويه يقلبوا له انهم شو اسمهم ذولي فضائيين، شويه المنطقه، شويه شو اسمه ذا، يرجع لك تصوير كذا كانك في الثمانينات قديم كذا، سيارات قديم مدري ايش، شويه يجيك شو اسمه فضائيين. طالع ايش اللعبه ذي يبين بالله حمير. بس انا عجبتني، كنت العبها على 3 بس ما كان الجزء ذا، كان في جزء ثاني مو نفسه تقريبا زي حرام سيارات كذا، تسرق سيارات، عارف؟ هذا اللعب على المنظر ممنوع على الستور السعودي، يعني ما اي والله انه ممنوع.
Ah, they would have made God proud.
Tuned into the station.
ايش اللي صار ذا؟ والله معي خلاط هذا اللي معاه.
Good. This is how the Saints do things.
قاعد يكسر المدينة بالجرة. والله ما ادري، شوف كيف يمين بالله معايا ما ادري ايش خلاص.
I think I broke your shit, Signac.
ايوه تفجر، شايف؟
I think it's time you surrender.
سيارتي هنا هذيك الشرطة، في معايا كذا سيارة. هاي سيارة تسرقها تبغى تسام تصير حقك. الصوت هنا خلف الشرطة.
Oh, they would have made God proud.
دوبه كان معايا دبابة، فجأة كان معايا مركبة فضائية. قوم يا شيخ.
Only thing more relaxing is dancing. Oh, this is therapeutic.
يا عمي هو ليش قاعد يطيح ذا؟
Only thing more relaxing is dancing. Wait, is that it?
والله لما يطيح كان مدانا
I can live with that.
هذه المهمات انا اسويها. يا عمي معاه سيارات كذا ما ادري ايش تبغى. بيكون السلاح هذا جاهز. شو السلاح اللي معايا؟ اسمع الاغنية، انت سامع الاغنية؟ اركب يا شيخ. سامع انت؟ يا عم اللعبة ذي اقسم بالله لاسعة. شايف انت كيف؟ خلينا نشوف فين المهمة خلينا نسويها. يا عم اللعبة ذي ايش هو؟ سام تحت؟ سام تحت لما اضغط سام تحت احفظ لي السيارة بس. يصير اقدر اطلبها تصير سيارة. لا ما رحت انا. شو اسمه ذا الجزء اللي لعبته على 3 والله كان احسن من هذا. والله مرة كان.
Good to be the president.
ايه صوت تخ ما ادري شو. حاولت اني ايش نجي انا سريع بس ما ادري ليش هو كذا. وش سويت انا؟ شوف الاسلحه اللي معايا. والشاتجن. نغير. ايش السلاح هذا؟ والله المصاطي. لا نشوف ايش هذا المهمة. ايزي. ايه شو المركبة الفضائية دي. تعال نشوف يا عمي تحول. يا اخي انا ليش ادخل داعي.
All hail the beat!
والله ضياع. انفجرت الدفاع. هذه 250 ألف دعم. هذا ترى نفس مهمات جراند واحيانا تكون في روم يقول لك ايش فجر السيارات كلها ومدري ايش عشان تاخذ لك اكثر دامج، اكثر اي دامج عند خريف. والله لسه مين، والله شكلي ما حد يا اخي وين السيارات؟ طيب كيف انا عندي مسؤولية ما في سيارات؟
So close.
Hell of a way to unwind.
والله ما ادري عنه، ما اظن. هنا في سيارات كثير.
It's better this way.
Free yourself from the shackles of guitars.
لا لازم اوريك كمان بروتوتايب. لازم اوريك بروتوتايب اللعبة. الحين شكلي خلاص هذه اوقف عنها، خليني اكملها بعدين. والله انها كلام. خلاص اوقف. ما ابغى اكمل.